Hello out there, wherever you are. As for me, why, I'm in a rainy Cleveland, Ohio, and we're at Lakeview Cemetery, and we're here to see the gravesite of the 20th President of the United States, James Garfield. Now, if you were president, you were an Ohio resident, and you were assassinated in the late 1800s, early 1900s, they built you a palace to be interred in. We visited the William McKinley burial site several times, and the William McKinley site, it's in Canton, Ohio. It's a stone's throw away from the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and it would not be out of place in Washington, D.C. It is a monument. Like, it is an absolute monument. And James Garfield is no different, because in Lakeview Cemetery, he has got a whole palace built to himself. Now, it doesn't have the same outside that McKinley does. Wait till you go inside. As I have seen the inside, I have not been in the inside before. So we're going to step inside the James Garfield burial tomb, I guess you could say. Lakeview Cemetery, Cleveland, Ohio. And Tom was here.
Oh, hi, it's Lieutenant Tim Dangle of the Reno Sheriff Department, and you're watching Tom Was Here.
There's Garfield in the center. It's like a very, you can see the outside kind of has that, that DC type look with all the, carvings and everything. But like I said, it's not the spectacle that McKinley is with the steps and all that stuff. But I think he's got McKinley beat on the inside. And we're going to step inside and see how it looks. The sun decided to come out, which is great. That's fun. 'Cause it was raining while we were coming up here for a bit there. This monument dedicated May 30th, 1890. He died September 19th, 1881. No, this is just the main entry area. He's actually interred in a crypt underneath, but this is this is his burial plot, and say what you will about McKinley. My man's got him neat. Look at this. This is all gold and nice fixtures and everything. You got the whole statue of him and a whole thing, and he's underneath.
Yeah.
He's under this staircase underground. There's also a staircase up that goes up there. We're gonna go to as well. So yeah, it's just. So they have an informational guide at the door that tells you information about this. They paid $150,000 in roughly late 1800s to resurrect this, which is insane because. I mean, look at it. It even echoes. It's just absolutely incredible. I mean, say what you will, Ohio took care of their assassinated presidents. I mean, they built palaces for them to reside in. Let's put it to you that way. Upstairs to balconies. Ooh. It's like a secondary staircase there. Oh, this is some staircase here. My goodness. Look at this staircase. 64 steps, I believe he said, to the top. I assume that's not the door. I'm gonna keep on going. There we go. There he is down there. Very cool. I mean, this is a palace. And you see the modest grave sites people like Washington and, you know, Jefferson have by comparison. Being figures of the America. And here's James Garfield in this absolute palace. It's incredible. Oh, that's legit. Oh, I didn't realize there was an outdoor part. Look at that. Yeah, it's a cloudy day, but you can't see all of Cleveland. There it is. And you've got staircases over here and here. I mean, this thing is an impressive feat for the 1890s. I think he said all privately funded as well. So no government funding put this one together. This is all private funding. Yeah, very, very cool to see the entire city back there. This is awesome. We visited a few presidential grave sites, but man, I think we got spoiled right out of the jump. You know, visiting James Buchanan and Millard Fillmore pale in comparison to these Ohio presidents. You know, Millard Fillmore is just kind of a standard grave with like an obelisk, and James Buchanan is just a standard gravestone. There's really nothing to distinguish that it's a presidential gravesite other than the fact that it says it. But yeah, these are something completely different. And it's funny, you would assume that like, if it was somebody that like, you know, shaped the entire history of America, and I'm not saying Garfield's not an influential president, I'm just saying like you would assume this would be reserved for like a Washington, a Lincoln or some type, but you know, you don't think Garfield and think like, here's this opulent palace in which he's but my God, they all pale in comparison to Garfield as far as the presidential grave sites. In fact, this might be the most opulent presidential grave site. I haven't visited them all, so I can't say for sure. But between that and McKinley, you know, I think he's got McKinley beat. All right, let's head back downstairs. Yeah, no, that echo is crazy. It's got a wild echo for sure. All right. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I will tell you, exercise caution on these steps. My size 13s is not built for somebody with these boats. It was somebody with some narrow feet. Oh my God. Whew. I'm going to take this staircase. That's where I want to go. Head down into the crypt and washrooms. Oh, wait, there's a... There you go. Look at this. That is wild, ain't it? Coffin with the flag. This is the only presidential gravesite where you can actually see the coffin. Like, not a, you know, McKinley is in like a tomb thing and all the other presidents are in tombs, but that is the actual coffin of James Garfield, which is pretty crazy. I mean, even that's got a whole room to it. You can walk around this whole area here. It's him and Mrs. Garfield. The kids are in the urns there. That is wild. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if people go in and like, if it's just constantly locked, or do they actually go in to like fix the flag, or is there's a question, and it's a good question. Maybe I'll ask the guy, is that the original flag, or did they have to like you know, did they have to put it on there or change it out occasionally? I may ask that, to be honest with you, because I'm curious myself. Yeah, it's all the way around. And I wonder if this was open at any point. Like it has these gates that like protect it, but it makes it seem like at one point you could just walk right up. Maybe at one point, or was it always kind of like fenced in like this? When they build it, did they fence it off? I mean, because the gates look like fairly ornate. They look older. I would be very curious. I think I'm going to ask the tour guide. I mean, I'll give you the Pepsi challenge. If you don't feel this is the most opulent presidential gravesite, name another burial place of a president that has their own bathroom, where they have their own bathroom built in.
Yeah.
Now that probably was added later, I would assume. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine that was original. They put like, did someone put that there, or is that something that is some backstory behind it? There's a large list of people that paid to restore this. Yeah, I assume there's a lot of upkeep to keep this looking like it looks. A ton of upkeep. It's impressive for sure. Is that the original flag that is on the... Okay.
It's changed twice a year.
Okay, it's changed twice a year. That's why I was wondering if it was something that was done throughout the year that they're changed out. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Very cool. Holding the White House? Is that what that is? And is that the Virgin Mary holding the White House, cradling in her hands? Is that the White House? So it looks like, I think. Every time I look, I see different things. There's different artwork. I have north, south, east, west up there. Notice there's different states represented. Ohio, New Hampshire. It's Ohio, understandably so, we're in it. New Hampshire. Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware. Were these the original states when Garfield was president? North Carolina, South Carolina, we got Georgia, Maryland, and then War and Peace. Interesting. It's definitely worth a trip if you're in the Cleveland area, that's for sure. It's very, very cool. A sign in the guest book here, just to say we were here. So they have a bunch of different things in the area. The James Garfield Birthsite Park in Moreland Hills, Hiram College, James A. Garfield National Historic Site in Mentor, and then here at Lakeview Cemetery in Cleveland. Well, that'll do it. Just a quick jaunt into Lakeview Cemetery to see the James Garfield final burial site at Lakeview Cemetery here in Cleveland. And man, it's truly an impressive architectural feat. You know, a giant statue and an open area with all the echoes and room and all the opulence there, and then a crypt that goes down leading to the only presidential coffin that you can see, you know, that's not in a tomb or buried or anything like that. It's a very, very cool place, and if you're in the Cleveland area, I suggest you give it a visit sometime. They have a few tour guides that are posted up there, information guides that do tell you a lot of information about the resting place there. You know, people that privately funded it, like John D. Rockefeller, who's also buried in the cemetery. But there's actually a few people that are interred in the cemetery. I know Elliot Ness of Untouchables fame took down Al Capone, is buried in the cemetery as well. We don't sadly have time to explore more of the cemetery. We did want to come here for James Garfield because this place is a feat. And that incredible view from the balcony where you can see all the way, you know, basically to the horizon line of Lake Erie and all of Cleveland is truly impressive. But that'll do it for the James Garfield burial site, Lakeview Cemetery, Cleveland, Ohio. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and support me on Patreon like John Bailey, like Brett Persing, like Faye. You can do so. Link is in the description below if you'd like to buy a t-shirt. A TomWasHere t-shirt, you can do so, Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, Arena Club. The links are in the description below. But when it comes to the James Garfield burial site, Lakeview Cemetery, Cleveland, Ohio, I can officially say that my name is Tom and I was here. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Bye, everyone.